Hi, Deanna. Thank you. I saw your payment. Let's get your reading started. When you're ready, just go ahead and post your question in the chat, and then I will start channeling your messages, okay? Let's see what's going on. Hi. Did you hear what I said? Can you hear me, Deanna? I don't know if you heard everything I said. Hi, Chelsea. Welcome. Okay, good. Good. Oh, this is going to be an interesting reading. I'm already feeling like it's going to be an interesting reading. Just the way your cards are, the position of your cards. I just feel in the energy. I feel like this is going to be an interesting reading. But we'll see. We'll pull some messages. But go ahead and post your question in the chat when you're ready. Okay. What will be between me and the Cancer on my mind? Okay, let's find out. Why don't you go ahead and post the first name of the person you are asking about? Can I just try? Oh. Yeah, go ahead. I'm doing 5 shuffles, I'm hearing. Do 3 more. 1. 2. 3. Okay. And what is the first name of your person, just for reference? Because I'm not really fond of saying your person. Okay. No worries. Is there, can you share just the first initial of your person? Bottom of the deck is a 7 of Pentacles. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you don't have to. It's not a requirement. It's just for reference for me to, call you by your person's name versus saying your person. But that's fine. You don't have to share. Oh, okay, Roger. Okay. Roger, okay. Yeah, it's not a requirement. Whatever you're comfortable with. But let's get started. 7 of Pentacles, we have, 8 of Pentacles. Excuse me. 8 of Pentacles. So this really is 7 of Pentacles. Spirit's got me saying 7 of Pentacles, but it's really 8 of Pentacles. Wow. What a difference. Thank you, Chelsea. You are after this reading here. I see your payments. Yes, I see your payment. You're after this reading, my dear, okay? Go ahead and think of your question, Chelsea. Okay, so 7 of Pentacles, I'm feeling for your reading. It's all about impatience. Okay. But this is the Eight of Pentacles. And I feel like this is more of not putting in the work. So really, for me, it's about your person not putting in the work because they got tired of waiting around. That's the energy that I'm feeling right now. Okay. But let's see. I'm feeling that's more connected to your person, Roger's energy of giving this attention. I don't know why I feel like I can't talk. I feel like potentially it could be hard for Roger to formulate the words of what he's feeling because he really wants to hold back because his feelings are just, I'm getting disappointment energy with him. I'm getting disappointment energy with him. Yeah. I'm just, I prefer to channel first, but we'll see. I feel like I'm feeling just very disappointed. And I feel like I'm just tired. I feel like I'm just tired to formulate the words, to express how I feel or give attention because I'm just disappointed. And I feel like the disappointment is what physically takes the energy. I'm just speaking from his mind frame as if he were here right now. I'm just too tired to speak about how I feel because I'm disappointed about everything. And I don't have enough energy to tell you how I feel. And it's just taking a lot of energy out of me to formulate my words. So whatever happens is whatever happens. Whatever happens is whatever happens, Deanna. But that's just how I'm feeling. Yeah, this guy, I'm feeling his energy, Roger. He's just I feel like I'm just tired. Too tired to explain how I feel because you should have come to me and told me how you felt. I wish you had, because it would have been easier on us. And I waited around for you. Oh, I'm feeling his hurt. And I'm very hurt by it, but I can't tell you how hurt I am by it. I'm hearing because I love you. That's what's just, my ears ringing. That's what hurts the most, is that I wish you'd come to me and talk to me. But I don't know if I can give this any more attention because I just don't have any more. I'm just feeling, like that. I've got like no energy. Like I have no energy to tell you. Let's see. I feel like that's what he would say. I feel like that's what he was saying. I was connected to his energy. Let's see what comes out in the cards, okay? What was your question? Wait a minute. I gotta look at your question. I gotta crush your question. That's what happens when I channel. I'm coming back to reality now. Hold on. What will be between me and Roger? Okay. I'm hearing Silicon Valley. The first thing I'm hearing is Silicon Valley. The Seven of Swords is here. Silicon Valley, that's California. Who stepped out? Did you step out on him? No. I'm not asking you. I never ask people questions. I just speak. I'm just channeling. Don't, you don't have to say anything. But I'm just feeling I'm in his energy right now. Like he's in my energy. Like he's in my body right now. I'm feeling his energy. He feels so just tired. This guy needs a big sleep to sleep off. He could be depressed. I'm just feeling a lot of sadness. Someone's very sad. Wow, that's a whole lot of messages right there. Any more messages? Deanna, you should have come to me a long time ago. That's the first thing I want to say. You have too many messages here for one Quickie tarot reading. You just haven't been getting the messages. I just got to straight up and say that. You've been either missing the signs or ignoring them. You have a lot of messages here, my dear. A lot for a Quickie tarot reading. The Chariot card in the reverse is also part of the bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck is the bottom line is. And I remember initially I had said that this was a 7 of Pentacles, but it's actually the 8 of Pentacles. Feeling impatient, not wanting to put the work in anymore, not moving forward. That's the bottom line. Let's get into the details of the spread before we make any assumptions, yeah? Got a lot of messages. Oh my gosh. Look at how your messages came out. This is just like one clunk of messages. One clunk of messages. They came out in clumps. So you've been ignoring them. But it doesn't matter. You're here now. Doesn't matter. You're here now. Doesn't matter. The past is gone, right? Let's see what they want to say. Let's see. Wow. Let me look at your reading, okay? I just literally thought that. I just literally thought that, and I saw that you're going to book a private reading with me right before you said it. Sure. It's in the cards, no pun intended. But I literally just saw you booking a private reading with me, and then you write, I'm going to book a private reading with you. Let me look at your cards, okay? I'm getting a lot of messages for you. I'm hearing somebody's moving forward in gaslighting. I'm hearing brick by brick. My dear, you're supposed to be doing an in-person shaman session with me. This, there's a sign I'm getting. I don't want to go into it because it's going to take forever, this sign, describing the sign. But you're supposed to be booking an in-person shaman session with me, which means, chiefess session with me. It's chiefess now. So that tells me that there is a lot of deep healing that hasn't been acknowledged yet, just within you, that has to be healed. In order, they're just talking through me in order to recover. I don't know what that means just yet. Your angels are just talking through me. We want her to heal. So are the days of our lives. She's been under treatment. We've been healing her spiritually. She doesn't even know it. She has to come to you for advice about why she cries at night but doesn't tell anybody. She's grown dead inside and it's hard for her to feel things. Okay, I can go on and on. They're just talking right through me. They're just talking right through me. Okay. But you're supposed to go get an in-person shaman session, chiefess session, and actually just launched today. So go check that out on the website. But I'm supposed to heal you. And to be eligible for a shaman chiefess session, sorry. I called it shaman session. I'm getting accustomed to calling chiefess session. To be eligible to apply for a chiefess session, you have to have had a private reading with me. So you will need to have a private reading with me first before you apply for the in-person chiefess session. Okay? So I just want to let you know that. They're saying to me, they just keep talking to me about you. I can't even get to your reading yet because they keep talking to me about you. Hold on. You're the depressed one. You're the one who's depressed. You miss him so much. Okay. I'm going to cut off, for the first time, I'm going to cut off the channeling because, I can channel for a long, long time. Like we could sit here till tomorrow night channeling and I could tell you your entire life story. Which I can do, but not right now. But I'm getting a lot of messages about you. A lot of messages about you. They just keep wanting to talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. They want to keep telling me about you, telling me about you, telling me about you, how to heal you, what to do, all this stuff. They keep wanting to talk. So let me cut off and then let me look at your reading here for a minute, okay? I feel like I gotta hide over here. Let me see. They keep showing me that sign for your in-person shaman session. It's hard. It's hard for him to let you go. This is just half of it. It's hard for him to let you go. I just want to cry right now. This is a very sad love story. I just want to cry right now. This is a very, very sad love story. I'm feeling all the pain from you and him. This is a very, very sad love story. This is very, very sad. I'm feeling a lot of sadness right now. And in the middle, oh my God. In the middle of your reading, I kid you not, is a marriage card. In the middle of your reading is a marriage card. Hold on. Okay, now I'm looking at the other half of the spread. You need healing ASAP. I feel your emotions. I'm trying to hold up my tears right now. I feel your emotions very deeply, and you need healing ASAP. Let me look at your other half of the reading. I'm hearing he's not talking to you because he's pissed at you. This is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing he's not talking to you because he's pissed at you. But this will go away. Don't fret. I'm hearing he will change his mind. He will soon. I'm hearing he will soon be tired, and he will. They're speaking in my language. They're speaking in my African language. They're saying he will soon be tired, and he will come to. I now gotta translate tree to English. Hold on. He will soon be tired, and he will come to explain himself. I just want to cry. This is so. I feel like I just want to cry. This is so horrible. What I'm feeling, the sadness. It's so terrible. Yeah, this is him not talking here. You, my dear, when he comes back, do not shut the door. If you do, forget it. When he comes back, just take a deep breath. I see him coming back. I'm hearing, I love you. I'm hearing, I love you. The universe is working on him too. The universe is getting him. They're talking in my language. They're talking in my language tree. They're saying they're making him so. That's why he's tired. The universe is depleting him of his ego or any emotion, any negative thoughts he has. They're making him tire of it. Tire. I see him coming back. This is sitting right in front of me. It's showing here, he doesn't want to explore. He doesn't want to go outside of you. It's showing me here. This is future. But let's get some tarot angel cards. Let's get some tarot angel cards. I'm hearing the word forgiveness has to be had. Forgiveness has to be had. Spirit, please clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Please clarify the Nine of Pentacles. You don't think so because you don't believe in yourself, which is why to come to me for healing, because you're manifesting failure. You are manifesting failure in this relationship. And that has to be changed in order for love to work out for you. Five of Cups, look at this. Look at this. Your sadness. What did I just say? This has to change within you. But it's deeper than this relationship. It's something much deeper than that. Spirit, clarify the Nine. Clarify, tell me more, Spirit, about the Ten of Wands in the reverse. Tell me more. Hold on. Tell me more, Spirit. Spirit, who is this Empress over here? Who is this Empress over here? Who is this Empress over here? One more shuffle. Who is this Empress over here? Who is this Empress over here? They keep talking in my language. They're saying, okay, let me see. Hold on. Who is this Empress? Wow. It's coming out in your cards what they're telling me. Who's this Empress Spirit? Tell me more. Who's this Empress Spirit? Give me some channel messages. Who's this Empress Spirit? Face-up cards only. Who's this Empress? Wow. Wow. It's coming out in the messages what they're telling me. Who is this Empress Spirit? Give me some more. Tell me more about this Empress Spirit. I feel like he could be changing his minds on that and moving towards a third party. I'm feeling like he could be changing his mind on that and moving towards the third party. But here is the thing. They told me in my language, this person, this third party is a beast. 1. 2, it's not going to last. 3, this person is filled with mixed signals. And that's why one of the reasons it's not going to last. Spirit, give me any more messages. And the star card is here in the reverse. So I'm hearing unfinished business, unfinished ties. So it could be an ex. The universe wanted to really not tell you about this. The universe didn't really want you to know, but you need to know. Yeah. Let's get some calm club messages before we close out, okay? But what I was saying is, one of the most powerful things you can do is to think positively of the man you love, no matter what he's done. I mean, there is some limits though. But I mean, even if he goes to a third party, you have to, I have to teach you how to manage your vibration in remaining positive and energetic thoughts of him and a proper manifestation. I don't do voodoo or anything like that. I work only with God's light. I don't manipulate people's energies and try to bring them back to you. That's not my thing. But what I'm trying to say is we have control and management of our centeredness and our energy. And I feel like one of the reasons this relationship has failed is because of your energies, thoughts, which can, they're just talking now again, drown itself in misery and speak negative language. So we've got to snap you out of that. Because I always speak about the whole push and pull of love and connections. And right now you push him away, and you have been pushing him away from all of this negative energy that stems from you. And that has to change so you can pull him back in naturally with God's love, but with a different light and dynamic. That's why he's moving away. But don't worry. As I said, this is not going to last. It's going to be very, very short. I see it. It's oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. And this third party has no money. As horrible as it may sound, this third party, they're talking now again. They're saying she's broke and she's a joke. She has no money. What are you gonna do with a woman who has no money? You know, about the whole masculine and feminine, you know, responsibilities and relationships. I understand the man wants to take care of the woman majority of the time, but no man wants a leech. And yeah, he's gonna be releasing her because he's gonna feel like she's a burden on him because she has no money, and he's not gonna be moving forward with her. Last two cards that came out from my Calm Club deck. Oh yeah, look at that. I love it. The fire and the snake. Now the fire you could see is upside down, right? This is about you releasing all. That's why they said gaslighting. That's why I don't use that word in my readings. That's why they said gaslighting. You releasing all the energy that builds up into explosion. That builds up into explosion. The explosion that I was speaking of about the negativity and the energy within you. Releasing that fire. Because fire burns. It burns. But fire in relationships shouldn't be a healthy burning. Like my passion for you just burns when I look in your eyes. Not I burn you away to crisp. Let's make it laugh there a little bit. You know why that's going to go away? Because we're going to get you some wisdom with me. We've got to. This is a snake card. We've got to. It's time. He's wasting his time. And while he's so he's not essentially wasting his time with this third party. He's destined to go to this party for the very reasons I mentioned, but also so you can get your healing in the meantime. So that way, when this does resolve itself, you can approach it differently, and this union can manifest in a healthy, abundant, with potential long-term opportunity down the road. But right now, you two can't manifest because you've got to learn how to do this quick. They're telling me that you're going to come see me quick. You got to learn how to do this quickly. Because I want you to learn how to do this. I want you to learn how to do this before he comes back. Because like I said, this is not going to last. Anyway, that's your reading for that question, okay? I'm going to leave that right there. Okay? Wow, what a reading. Well, what a reading. Do you have any more questions? I think you had one other one up there. You know, we can do another spread. We can look into that if you'd like, okay? But I'm going to leave this one right here. I'll be around for a little bit tonight. Chelsea, you are up next, my dear. Thank you. I saw your payments. When you're ready, Chelsea, go ahead and post your question in the chat, okay? Yeah. Yeah. What do my guides need me to know the most? Okay, let's find out. Let's find out. Oh, you're welcome, Deanna. You're welcome. Yeah, go ahead and get your private. You need that. You need that. That's the first step. That's the first step. You need that. You got to clear out everything. Get everything across the table and clear that out. Okay, let's find out what your guides need to let you know. Okay. I hope, am I saying your name right? Is it Chelsea? I know in Spanish sometimes J is like Y. Is it Yelsey? I think. Is Chelsea? Okay. Oh, look at a card had already showed itself. The sun on the side. Oh. Sometimes you feel good, sometimes you feel down. You have your good days and you have your bad days. The sun card fell out on its side. Okay. Oh, Chelsea? Okay, good. I don't like saying people's name incorrectly, so I just wanted to make sure. Let's see what they want to say. I'm going to clear out the energy. Let me put this back here. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I feel that with you. I was about to say after that, you come to the right place. I've heard it all. So you're in good hands. But let's see what messages Spirit has for you, okay? What your guides want you to know the most. Let's see. Okay, they're telling me to do 7 shuffles. I'm going to do 7 shuffles, okay? 6. Oh, what's a blockage? Oh my gosh. Got a little bit of blockage going on, no worries. The High Priestess and the Queen of Wands. I'm hearing sometimes you want to be smarter. It's not book smart, it's intuition smart. Like you want to know how to... It's like you want to gain the wisdom and you just want to know, how can I be more in touch with my intuition? How can I be more wise and know like when my intuition is right? More like, how can I trust my intuition? How do I know when it's right? Let's keep going. 5, 4. Ooh, another blockage. So that's one blockage, okay. Second blockage, 5 of Cups and the Moon card in the reverse. Oh. So nobody knows that you're really in, that you feel bad about something. I mean, like you feel really bad about something. I feel like when your down dates kick in, I'm hearing you're remembering the memory of a loss. You are remembering a loss. They're saying that there's something that you need to grieve about. You have been, but it needs to be discussed. It needs to be worked through. There's a loss that needs to be worked through. There's something that in your heart has to be... I feel like you need a hug. I feel like right now, I feel like you need a hug. Like I just want to hug you. They're telling me I just want to hold you. They're telling me I just want to hold you. Yeah. Third blockage, another blockage came out. 6 of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. So you could be a water sign. You could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, have this in your chart. But this could have to do with an opportunity that went sour. I hate to go to the whole love arena, right away, but that could be it. I'll see what comes out. But you don't want to share your love with, you don't want to share your love with a third party, or you want to be respected. You want somebody who's faithful. You don't want to worry and you don't want to have that worry. Two more shuffles. It's interesting because I'm hearing money. I'm hearing money. I'm hearing cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. You don't want to also have, you might have had some worries about money. Let's see what else comes out. It's so funny. It's like, it's like a register opening. Like I was saying, ching, like the old school registers, like back in the 60s, and they press that big button down, and it's like ching, and the drawer comes out. That's what I was hearing. We'll see. Maybe you might have money coming to you, or you. We'll see. We'll see what wants to come out. Let me do your reading. Devil card. You have 3 blockages here. So those are the blockages. The Devil card in the reverse. Detaching from someone. I'm hearing. Oh God, they're saying blow it out your ear. Someone who made you mad. Someone who made you upset. Detaching from them. No more. Spirit, any more messages that she needs today? Any more messages that she needs today? Wow. Very short reading. Page of Pentacles, the bottom of the deck. Yeah, this is your person. This was the person who made you upset. Oh, yeah. You are wary of them. The least to say. Like, I'm getting like, I don't trust you. I don't trust you. Let me get some Angel Tarot cards, okay? Let me get some Angel Tarot cards. Let me do it this way. Do 3 more shuffles. 1, 2. We'll do 2 more. One more. Spirit. Okay, I feel like this is the advice. Now I feel like it's like the advice part. Okay. I had to stop for a moment because I'm feeling like this person wants to talk to you. But be careful because they're climbing out of the whole devil energy mode. So it's like that movie Teen Wolf where he turned into a wolf when he got upset. But it didn't mean that he stopped being a wolf. That's who he was. That's who he had to adjust to be. Doesn't mean that he would, because he had human skin, that he was no longer a wolf. He was always part wolf. So your person could be part wolf, part devil energy. Now, I'm not saying everybody that's a wolf is a devil. I'm just saying, in comparison, his energy, that movie. So your person could have a devil energy that will never go away. And that's what I'm feeling. So your person's climbing out of their devil energy because they want to talk to you. They're coming out as part human to talk to you. But like I said, don't forget, they still are devil energy. Just like he will always be a wolf. Doesn't mean that just because he's coming around as a human, that the wolf has gone away. It's just a shifting of energies. It's a shifting. So in other words, his trigger, when he gets triggered, he's the devil. When he gets triggered, he's a devil. When he's not triggered, He's human, and he detaches. He detaches from his devil energy, and he's human. But like I said, it doesn't mean that just because he's suddenly talking to you human doesn't mean that the devil's gone away. No, it literally will always be a part of him. You see how these two cards are connected? These are to his two sides. It will literally always be a part of him. Go watch that movie, Chelsea. Go watch that movie, Teen Wolf. I don't know how old you are. I'm 40, gonna be 41 soon. But love it. Love my age. But in the 80s, when I was a little girl, I watched the movie Teen Wolf. When we were using VHS cassettes back in the day. Go watch it, please, so you can understand him a little bit more. It's with Michael J. Fox. And I was just describing this to somebody the other day. I said, to sum it up, whenever he learned that he was a wolf, and he learned that it was within his family. His dad was a wolf too, and he didn't know he was a wolf in that movie. So the gist of it is that whenever he got upset, triggered by the bullies in his high school, for example, he would turn into a wolf. Like literally on the movie, you would see him, the hair grow and the claws, and and he even had a huge, hairy face like a wolf. Go watch it. It's called Teen Wolf, Teen Wolf. Okay, so that way you can understand just a little bit more what I'm saying here. So what I'm saying is that he wants to talk to you, but he's a human talking to you, and he's it's like when he comes to you like human, when he approaches you as a human, his wolf is like in the closet. It's like he's stuffed it in the closet, closed the door, locked it up. But then when he gets upset, he literally comes out the closet. No pun intended. I mean, like the devil. Like, oh, whatever. And that could be, the jerk side of him. It could be now I'm not saying it's him, but I'm just giving you examples. It could be the jerk side of him. It could be the one who ghosts you. It could be the one who's, going after third parties, the one who's looking at other people on the social media behind your back, the one that's lying, whatever. But that's his wolf side, aka devil side. But when he's in good mood, good spirits, feeling good, close to God, he's human. Because anger is all about wolf energy, devil energy. It's detached from God. It's not God energy. So I'm saying he's not close to God when he's in his wolf energy. Just like in that movie, Teen Wolf, when he turned into a wolf, he was conflicted because everybody loved him in the school. He was no longer a loser nerd. Everybody loved him. They thought he was cool. But he ended up losing his friends. He ended up feeling lonely, even though he had the cheerleader as a new girlfriend. Everybody, loved him. He was no longer the loser and no longer being bullied. But at the end of the day, he was disconnected from God and lost a lot of people he loved as far as friendships and stuff. Go watch it. Go watch it. Okay. Thank you, Sophia. I saw your payment. You are after this reading, okay? Okay. So, I forgot where I was with the cards, but I had to stop myself because, like I tell everybody, I can go on and on channeling forever. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. I forgot where I was. Hold on, let me retract back. You asked, what messages? Okay. Oh gosh, my card is a little ripped. That's okay. Yeah, you're kind of beside yourself because you're like, do I want to do this anymore? Do I want to do this anymore? Sometimes you're like, do I want to do this anymore? Oh, now I could see why you're saying that. You're like, there could be, do I want to do this anymore? And maybe I should go find somebody else. Anymore. Maybe I should explore my options. Yeah, because you don't want to feel sad anymore. Like you don't want to feel bad anymore. You don't want to feel, the Five of Cups is here in the reverse. You don't want to feel, and you're going to be letting go of hurt. Yeah, because you don't want a player. I feel like you don't want a player. You don't want a player. you don't want to deal with that anymore. Okay. I'll get a few channel messages, my dear, and then we'll close out soon after that. Spirit, any more messages? Leave, wow. Leave everything behind, I kid you not. Wow. Oh my God. I'm connecting to your emotions right now. I am connected to your emotions right now. You're gonna be, you're gonna leave him. You're gonna leave him, and my heart is like, all of a sudden, like I was just connecting to your future emotions. You're gonna leave him, and when you do, your heart is gonna race. Your heart is gonna race. My heart, I was like, whoa. My heart just like raced. It was like boom, 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 boom. You know, like when you're, imagine like a woman, and I'm not saying this is you, I'm just trying to think of something to describe to you what I'm feeling. Imagine a woman who's in trouble and running for help, and she's scared, and her heart's all of a sudden like boom, 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 boom. That's what I felt here. That when you leave him, it's not going to be easy. You're going to be so nervous about leaving, but you're going to do it. It's not going to be easy. You're going to have to push, something's going to push you inside to do it. Because you're going to be coming to a point where you're like, I'm tired of feeling this way. That's what's showing up, because this leave everything behind card fell on top of the letting go of the sadness and the whole having your guard up all the time. In other words, wondering what the hell is going on. Yeah, I'm like out of breath. You're leaving him. You're going to be leaving him. The second time I'm hearing it, First time I ignored it. I'm like, okay, let's see what comes up in the reading. Now I'm hearing it again. They're saying it's a doggy-dog world. They're saying it's a doggy-dog world. So he could be not so goody two-shoes. Let me just say that nicely. He could be arf. You know what I mean? My heart is racing. Hold on, I gotta get to drink of water. Hold on. Yeah, it's connected to your future self. Look at this. Look at this setup here. I just put my my deck down for a moment to get my water, and the card on top of it says, go within. You're going to definitely be doing that, because that's what's going to push you to leave him. And the last message that came out is the truth was what you also ran from. I think between you and you, I think you already know that he's a doggy dog. Like he's a doggy dog. And I think when you go within, and when there's going to be a moment you're saying, you know what? I'm so tired of feeling in and out of sadness. Your very first card that came out, remember I said it flipped on over and I was coming out the deck. I'm so tired of feeling this way. I'm so tired of feeling this way. Leave everything behind. Let's get some Calm Club messages. Last deck. 5 shuffles, please, Spirit. Any calm? We have a lot of messages. 3, 2 more. 4, 5. Wow. Wow. You have a lot of calm club messages. A lot. The sand in the reverse. Yeah. You're no longer the sand in the reverse. You no longer want to feel like, I want to say drowning. You know, you don't drown in the sand. You drown in water. But with quicksand, it will take you under. That's the commonality. That's the similarity between drowning in water and getting rushed in by quicksand. Quicksand consuming you, you feel like you're drowning in both. You don't want to feel like you're emotionally drowning anymore. You're getting out of this sand in the reverse. In the reverse. The lungs. Sometimes you feel like you can't breathe. I feel like that's when you're crying. I just saw you crying. Can't breathe. You need to come up for air. The clover. And the sunset. Good luck is on your side if you close this out. The sunset is all about a closing of a chapter. Excuse me. The sunset is all about closing out a phase. The sunrise is a phase of the day. Sunset is a phase of the night. Good things will come to you if you close this out. Just another phase of your life. It's easier said than done, but you're going to do it. It was inside of your future energy. It's going to be hard, but you're going to do it. These emotions are going to force you to. These emotions are going to force you to. No woman should feel like this. No woman should feel like this. The spider. Oh my gosh. The skull. Oh God, these are all negative cards. The heart. The horse. This combination should not be together. The spider, the skull, and the heart should not be together. This is such dark energy. Look at this. The spider, I'm going to put this like this so you could see it. The spider, the skull, and the heart. And then the horse was the last one. Galloping on, moving ahead. But with this horse card, I kind of feel like it's like I automatically think of chess, checkmate. It's time to move your heart away from all this negativity, this spiders, this darkness. I think of Halloween. You know how we worship the dead on Halloween? Some people do that. I don't do that. But, you know, it's known for the dead to be worshipped. It's like darkness. Taking your heart out of this, galloping on, because this is what you need to do. Galloping on to you. To who you are again. I just said to who you are again. I said who you are again. Wait a minute. They wanted me to say, I did not intend to say again. And they said, they want you to know who you are again. So you knew who you were potentially before this connection. And you lost yourself inside of this connection. And you need to learn who you are again before you got into this connection, before you had decided to be with this person. I'm going to leave this right here, my dear. Denial is an SOB. We're all guilty of it though, yeah? But when it hits ya, it hits ya. When it hits you, it hits you. And when God hits you, it's so damn gorgeous, it's not even funny. When God hits you, it's so damn gorgeous that you'll feel like you'll be galloping onto yourself again. You're welcome. I'm going to leave that right there. Okay. It's a good read. This is going to be, it's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy. This is not like, oh, Chelsea, this is fantastic. You're going to be moving into yourself. This is going to be hard for you. It's not going to be easy. That's why I'm sitting like this. They're just having me silly, and this is what I'm feeling like. Like you might feel like this and look like this for quite a while after you leave. But it's the first phase of you feeling like this eventually. I promise you. I promise you. You will feel like this if you go. If you have any more questions, I'll be around here for, doing some more readings tonight for a little bit longer if you have any more questions, okay? I'll leave this right here. You're welcome. Hi, Sophia. Welcome back, my dear. One second. When you're ready, Sophia, go ahead and post your question, okay, in the chat. And then we'll get started with your messages, okay? Okay. I love emojis. Thank you. I love emojis. Those are cute hearts, the white hearts. I like them. Thank you. Okay, Sophia, you are next, my dear. Oh, your readings, your messages are already turning themselves over, Sophia. Four of Swords is here on its side. I feel like, well, wait till you post your question. No, I'll just say, I feel like you don't know if you want to put in the work as far as like healing is concerned. You're still in limbo about it all. Should I do the work, that's needed for me to heal? Should I? You're still like in limbo. Okay, I hope it is well. Thank you. You too. I'm feeling so exhausted and I can't sleep at night. I'm not sure what's going on, so I just wanted to know if Spirit has any messages for me. Well, like I said, first message is this, my dear. You're just not quite sure. Sorry about the lighting. You're just not quite sure whether to manifest this healing. And that could be placating. They want me to say placating. I think placating, hold on. Placating, playing into. Oh, placating. Intended to make someone, I swear I get like my vocabulary lesson. I get my vocabulary lessons here on this channel. They said placating. Placating means intended to make someone less angry or hostile. So this this thought that Spirit is trying to, this thought that Spirit is connecting, this thought that the universe is bringing towards you, the in and out of whether or not to heal, is supposed to actually, may sound strange, but it's supposed to make you feel less depressed. Because it's a thought that's going through your mind. It's an energy that's going through your mind. It's something that distracts you from the depression. And even if it's got a 50% chance of working, you deciding like, yeah, I think I need to take the time and invest in my healing. Spirit's like, I'm all for it. Because it's better than her sitting around depressed. In other words, if we can get Sophia to, even consider 50% that the healing could actually work, we'd rather have her sit there and wonder than her sitting there and wonder and wallow in depression in complete darkness. Another card that just flipped on over, the Ten of Cups in the reverse. Ten of Cups in the reverse. I think you're also depressed because, like, how can I say this? You know, you don't have anyone by your side to like, because you don't have love in your life right now. So that's also too where the depression comes from. Okay. Let's see if Spirit has any more messages for you, okay? 5 shuffles. 4. 3. 2. 1. Bottom of the deck is, wow, this card's popular tonight. 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. You want balance. You want balance. I'll pull from the bottom of the deck, okay? You want balance. You don't want to feel unstable emotionally anymore. You know, you want balance. They tell me to pull from the bottom of the deck, okay? Let's see. I feel like, I don't know how to say it, but I feel like you need to, it's, There are 2 things they're trying to have me say that are total polar opposite of one another. You know, I'm going to go with the one that I'm feeling most. For some reason, I feel like I need to come see you. For some reason, I feel like I need to come see you. And that's interesting because, you know, the whole in-person shaman sessions, had launched earlier today. The team had put it up and stuff. And I was talking with them. I said, you know what? What about the people who need healing? You know, and they're not in, sorry about the notifications. And they're not in the city I'm in. So hypothetically, let's say I'm in New York and, you know, Billy Sue is in Kansas, you know, and needs healing. You know, what are they going to do? Wait around till I make it towards the Midwest? I think Kansas is the Midwest. You know, so I said, what if we do this? What if we offer an option in addition to the options that are there now for people to, you know, pay for a session that allows me to come to them. They pay extra, you know, for me to fly out or whatever transport to get, they pay for me to travel to them. And I stay with them for, you know, the 2-day session, the 3-day session, whichever one they opt for. And I work with them one-on-one. So it's kind of like a request me to heal you session. And I come to you instead of you waiting for me to be in Kansas whenever that happens. So so back to what I was saying is I feel like for some reason that I have to come to you. I feel like you could be in, you know, sometimes double energy will have us stuck, unable to move towards what's good for us. I've seen it a million times throughout my lifetime. And I feel like you're in that. And I feel like there's a double energy that's stopping you from healing. Because I remember one time you said, I'm going to get the a private reading or a session. No, the session. And you didn't or something. Though that's just an example of like, you know, something that can happen. Like, in other words, there can be double energy that stops us from moving towards God. And I feel like, you know, with your last readings, I feel like it's getting worse and worse. Now, I'm not saying there's double energy within you or whatever, but I'm saying is that when we're so lost and so embedded, sometimes you need somebody to throw you an oar and say, hey, This is my little canoe. Come on, climb on in. Because you're out there, trying not to drown. But at this point, it's like you're, quote unquote, you are drowning. You are drowning. You need somebody to throw you an oar just to get you on the boat, to bring you back to shore, to find out what the heck is going on. How did you get out there in the first place? This is all metaphorical, by the way. And I feel like right now, you can't even swim to shore. Never mind, think about how you're going to get out from the middle of the ocean. So that's why they were telling me that you have to go to her. So anyway, long story short, that's what was coming around. So pulling from the bottom of the deck. Wow. The Tower in the reverse. Okay, before I talk, let me pull the cards. I'm gonna pull 10 cards, okay? 5, 2 levels. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. 2 of Wands in the reverse. It was like a 1,000-mile-per-hour message that just like went by me. But something about your father. Something about your father. Okay. 7 of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. Good. That's the first level. Second level. 5 of Wands in the reverse. Lots of 5s. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. Queen of Cups. Oh, this is 2 cards. Page of Wands. The Fool card in the reverse. Lots of release. Lots of release. I'm getting a song for you. Yeah. You're going through a spiritual journey, my friend. You're going through a spiritual journey, and it's beautiful. And I know it doesn't feel that way right now, but you are going through a very, very big spiritual journey. And you are not accustomed to this sort of healing. But God is calling you in. And it's tough because you're not accustomed to moving. I think of a treadmill, like in an airport. You know how like you stand on the treadmill when you don't want to walk? And you just kind of stand there and it moves you along? But it's slower than walking. And you have to be patient with it. Like some people, like for me, I don't have patience with that. That's like the New Yorker in me. I'm like, oh my God, I can't stand here. Okay, we're moving. I'm like, F it. I'm gonna walk. Some people, they can stand there. If I'm tired, I'll stand on there. But some people, they can stand there and they're like, la-di-da-di-da, and they're looking around, and the treadmill just moves them slowly, right? That's what I feel. I feel like you're on this treadmill, like quote unquote, like, just hypothetically speaking, like on an airport, and it's very slow. Like that's your spiritual movement. That's what spirit is like, slowly, reeling you in, slowly, because there's a part of you that's rejecting the whole there's a part of you that rejected the whole quick process. It was too much. It's too much. So spirit had to slow you down. It's like slow you down. slow you down. Before it was like, okay, we're breezing right through this. Let's go. It's kind of like, the airport was saying, this flight will be departing in 2 minutes. And then, it's like you're all the way on the other end at a different side of the terminal. And you're like, oh my God, what? We're going. You're like, where's my luggage? Where I gotta go? And you're running. You're like, oh, this is too much. So Spirit's like giving you some breathing room right now and taking it back. And they're on their microphone saying, Sophia, you have 1 hour until your flight departs. This is Delta Airlines, so feel free to get a snack and beverage, but most importantly, relax. Take a book and just feel the goodness before you get on board. That's what's happening with you right now. And right now you're like, what? I was just running through the airport. I was so ready to get on flight. I was just running through the airport, and now you're telling me to freaking sit here for 1 hour? You're telling me to sit here for 1 hour? What am I gonna do for 1 hour? I was just breezing through all of the hurt and pain that was slowly coming up. I was breezing through the future, and Amma was seeing stuff about my future and love, and now I want to know more, and all this other stuff that's coming to the surface. I can't sleep at night. What the hell am I supposed to do? You want me to wait for 1 more hour? Are you kidding? Give me that flight. Get on the flight. How do I get it? Wait a minute. I can't afford the flight. What am I talking about? I can't get on the flight. I can't invest in that right now. Now I'm stuck in the airport for 1 hour. I can't even afford to get on the flight. Where the hell am I going to go? What am I going to do? Now you want me to be slow about shit? What am I going to do? Be slow? I don't even have any freaking money to my name. I don't even have a job. I don't even know what I'm going to do in life. I'm so damn lost, and I'm hurt about my father. I can't stand my ex, the bellboy. What am I going to do? You want me to sit in this airport and just be poor? I can't sleep. How the hell am I going to sleep in this stupid chair? I can't sleep at night. I can't even spread my legs to sleep and be comfortable. And you want me to wait in this airport? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? And that's your reading, Sophia. I'm just joking. And that's your reading, Sophia. But that's what's going on. That is what's going on. In our first session, the shaman session, I gave you a preview of all the stuff that you would have to deal with. A little bit, just a little bit. I didn't even dive in. And you're freaking out because you're being told just to go with the flow. And now you're like, but I might want to fly out, but I have no money to do it. And in addition to that, I can't even sleep. And Spirit's, slowing down the process and telling me to wait. But I'm ready to get on now. What if I'm ready to get on the flight right now? What if I'm ready to get on the flight right now? Spirit's like, okay. You want to get on the flight. Are you sure? And you're like, give me that effing flight right now. Give it to me. Give it to me. And Spirit's like, okay, calm down. Have a seat. You've gone through the treadmill. Just have a seat. And you're like, have a seat. I can't even sleep at night. You know how much sleep I've had? I can't take any more of this. I need my seat. Get me on that flight because I need to get to my destination and have sleep. But Sophia, remember that when you fly a plane, it's going to ask you to be more patient because you're going to sit there. And what happens sometimes when you get on a flight? You got someone behind you who's kicking your seat. You've got a loud child. You've got an annoying, flight attendant. You got the annoying people who are like, if an emergency, exit this way. You've got an annoying flight attendant who's asking you to volunteer to sit, in the middle of the plane just in case the flight goes down and people want to be saved and and now you're the volunteer who volunteered to save them. You're like, oh, I gotta, you know, you gotta pee, and you get somebody who's occupying the little compartment toilet for like 2 hours, and you're like, all this stuff is gonna creep up in your journey that you gotta deal with. All of the stuff that's gonna trigger you. It could be past stuff, pain, your dad, abandonment, loss in love, romance, your mother who wants to manage your life and not allow you to be a woman, not finding your career at this point in your life, not being financially sufficient, not having your own house, not traveling like you should be to and gaining culture. All this stuff is going to trigger you. All the plane stuff, the airplane stuff, you're going to wait around and sit in. That's all the stuff that Spirit's saying. Are you sure you want to get on board? Because it could be a bumpy ride. And you're saying, I can't sleep, Amma. Why can't I sleep? Well, when you've got somebody kicking your chair behind you, that could be one of the reasons. When something from our subconscious is coming up to the surface, that could be one of the reasons. And I feel like that's one of the reasons. And it's a slow process. But that's what I was mentioning. I feel like you should continue to get your sessions because you need someone to guide you through all of that. You can't go on a plane and deal with all this crazy stuff, kicking, bathroom, annoying flight attendant, another attendant tell you to sit down in your seat. You got someone in the wrong seat asking you to switch. You can't deal with all that stuff by yourself. And you're dealing with all that stuff by yourself. And you're saying, get me on board right now. Because I want to know why I can't sleep. First card out, the Tower moment in the reverse. It's about your father. This stuff is coming out in your reading. Stuff that you're going to have to deal with in your chiefess sessions. They're called chiefess, by the way, because I'm a chiefess. I accepted my father's tarot. Here, this is your father. I feel like this is something that will come up in your session in dealing with the wounds and clearing them out, healing them. Why didn't daddy make himself a big part of my life? Why didn't he do that? Why didn't he do that? And it's not about just asking that question. It's about diving into those emotions and really feeling them out. Really feeling them out. Because that's what's going to help you to move on. That's what's going to help you, just as I said it. Just as I said it, it's here. That's going to help you to move on and no longer wait around wondering, why didn't he come in? Why wasn't my father part of my life? Waiting for your ships to come in. No longer giving that any more thought and moving forward. No longer deceiving yourself. This is full-on deception. Usually readers say, oh yeah, your person cheated on you, blah, 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 blah. No. This here for me, for your reading, Sophia, is about you deceiving yourself. Not getting the full-blown treatments. In other words, not really giving this the full attention it needs. There are no shortcuts there are no shortcuts when it comes to dealing with something like this. This is just dark energy. But these are your dark energies. It's the pain. It's the pain that has to be dealt with head on, no longer running from them. Like head on dealing with them. And then you could finally get on board. The universe will move the wheel. Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel towards a future. Because that stuff is holding you back from your future. It's your father. That's why they said, your father. releasing any internal stuff, conflict. This could be different energies that rise up to the occasion when you think about him and why he wasn't a part of your life. These could be the different energies. I feel like this represents different energies within inside of yourself. This actually almost makes me think of brain waves. This is like your brain waves kind of I think of serotonin and dopamine in our nucleus. Anatomy, full-on anatomy, and all your brain waves. When all this stuff comes on in, and then you're like, I can't sleep. Well, when this happens, that's why you can't sleep. But it's time to release all that stuff so you can sleep. So you no longer put yourself out into depression anymore. This is about no longer feeling left out in the cold. This is you putting yourself, abandoning yourself. You're abandoning your true emotions about how you feel about a man who freaking dumped you. About how you feel about a man who dumped you. How do you feel about your own father who dumped you? Digging deep. Hold on. It's no longer trying to avoid those emotions, because this is all about avoiding a tower moment. A tower moment, like avoiding the whole sobbing or anger, or frustration, like no longer walking around that rock. No. Like letting the tower moment totally come on in, how you totally feel about it. And then you can be the beautiful Sophia, sensitive, open, connected to her emotions again. Interesting. You might speak with your father in the future. I feel like he, I feel like he might want to speak with you. But I feel like you're going to be hesitant to let him in initially 100%, which is okay. No judgment, whatever you want to do. But I feel like after all this stuff is cleared out, you're going to need time to like totally be in your element and in your own hemisphere before you allow a man who totally triggered you left and right your entire life back in. Especially where a man who totally triggered you left and right your entire life in some way, shape, or form affected your potential for relationships and commitment on an emotional, spiritual, mental level. Let's get some channeled messages. Okay? There's a difference between looking at our fathers as daddies and men. And the thing about it is that we get depressed about the abandonment we've experienced with our fathers because we view them as daddy, whatever you want to call them, fathers. But when we are able to view them as men, in addition to all of that, we can then hone in on our emotions and then get strong. Because we hold on to the whole of that little girl syndrome. Daddy left me. And then we have nowhere to go but locked in a maze because we end up staying in little girl mode. And we're like, but daddy left me, instead of woman mode. This man left me. Excuse me. This man left me. This man did not want to be a part of my life. That's woman language. This man, the reality, the tower moment in the reverse, I mean in the upright, not the reverse, that it is in your reading right now. Taking ownership of our feelings. This man totally dumped me, ditched me, and left me. He didn't even make any effort to be a part of my life. How dare he? But when we're in little girl syndrome, we go, but daddy abandoned me and I don't know why he did. I mean, why didn't he want to be a part of my life? I just don't understand. What did I do? Was there something else more important? That's little girl language. And you could be 60 years old and still speak little girl language versus woman language. Woman language. And then it creeps into our connections and turns them upside down when we speak little girl language. But I don't understand why he ghosted me. I don't understand why he wanted somebody else. I don't get it. What is going on? What is it about me that attracts these type of people? Woman language. I want a committed, honest, respectable partner who loves me. And I will not accept anyone who treats me the way my father did. Look at that. Let them contact you. Excuse me. Let them contact you. First message, I was just about to say, excuse me, I was just about to say again, is about your father, like I said. I feel like your dad might want to connect with you in the future. And I feel like it's going to be just almost like magical timing. It's going to be after you healed. Because you can't handle your dad now because you're in little girl syndrome. You got to handle your dad in the future when you're in woman language, woman syndrome, after you healed. And you're like, I'm a woman now. You left me and I know what I deserve. And I didn't deserve you leaving me. I'm a woman now. Any more messages? 5 of Cups, sadness in the reverse. Very good, Sophia. Letting go of all the sadness. It fell on top of the brain activity. Any more messages, Spirit? Rebirth. Beautiful. Wheel of Fortune fell for the second time, literally on top of you. Moving forward. That wheel is turning. Finally, destiny on your way after you've healed. I'm telling you, you've got to heal. You've got to heal. And I can help you do it. Wow. Death card. End. Fell on top of both cards. The Wheel of Fortune, which was on top of you. Where there is an end, there's always a beginning. Any more messages, Spirit? Ace of, wow, 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 Sophia. This Ace of Cups fell on top of the Tower in the reverse. This reading is your gift from God. This reading today is your gift from God. Ace of Cups on top of that Tower in the reverse. This is your message from God. The Magician, manifesting. Now that you've let go of the sadness, Spirit's like, okay, you want to manifest? Let's do it. You might be in that mode, like, I'm ready for newness. I want to do new things. I'm ready to heal. This is what I want to do. Taking ownership now of your emotions and mentality and no longer being a victim to them. Woman language. No longer being a victim to them. The High Priestess. Detachment. Detachment from your intuition. Detachment from spirit. Why? It's the end of that. That fell right underneath the Death card. It's the end of that. Okay. Good. Any more messages, Spirit? No. Last deck here, the Calm Club. I have faith, Sophia. Too many messages. Too many messages, Spirit. 5 shuffles. 2. The Sands. 3, 4, 5. Wow. The Sand fell on top of the Fool card in the reverse. You rejecting your father, telling him that you need more time. You rejecting your father, telling him that you need more time. You need more time with God. The Sand. That's what I feel like. You need more time with God. You need more time with yourself. You might be advised later on to go to the beach. Spend some time alone at the beach and just sit there looking at the sun and just being one with nature. Maybe in your upcoming sessions, you might be advised to do that. You know, but when that comes up, But this is your reading, my dear. This is a very lovely reading. It's a very touching reading. But you have a lot of work to do. And this is one of the reasons why you were asking me what's going on. This is what's going on. This is what's going on. I still stand on what I'm saying about you getting your session. But everything is destined for a certain time. So the Chiefess session just launched today, like I said. So if you're interested, there's like new stuff that's come out, the in-person sessions. If you want to go do that, you know, go check out the new page on the website, okay? But there are remote sessions on there too, if that's something that you want to pursue as well, okay? But this is what's going on. This is why you can't sleep. All this stuff in your brain is going to keep you up at night. It's going to keep you up at night. But I have faith in you. My faith will never diminish with you, my dear Sophia. The one with the great food in the house. I didn't forget that. I'm just kidding. But yeah, this is what's going on. Okay. If you have any more questions, I'll be here for a little bit longer. It's not too late. I'll be here for a little bit longer, okay? I hope this gives you some clarity, though. What a reading. Yeah, and you know what? The Chiefess sessions, the in-person sessions, they're strictly for women. Do you know that? Now, I love my men. Men is going to be for in 2022. But for the rest of this year, the Chiefess sessions, which were formerly the Shaman sessions, is now called Chiefess sessions, is only for women. So, this year, for 2021, for women. So, go visit the page if you're curious. You know, get information. Thank you to the person who just disliked my video. If you need a session too, I can help you reach your joy. I can help you and, you know, move my service along. Anyway, I love this person who comes around and dislikes my videos for like no reason. Well, there is a reason actually. And I can help you find that reason if you want to come visit me in the Chiefess session. We can connect you to your joy and get you out of that darkness that you so love, that makes you come by and dislike my video all the time for no reason. Anyway. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Ah, yes, yes, yes. Ah, okay, okay. Yeah, jealousy will do that to you. Jealousy will do that to you. But tell them they come get their session if they want to heal. Come out of that jealousy. Come on in here. Come on in here. Ooh, they got some blockage too. Oh. Ah. This person got some blockage. Oh boy. Wow. No wonder why. Okay. I'll be right back, guys. Okay.